hated that you ever hated.
Yeah. Running money up to a whole nother level.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Baltimore Ravens.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. And off we go through a driving rainstorm here in Baltimore. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. On play action, now Herbert, forced out wide. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and a couple. Putting the tight end in motion. On play action now, Herbert. Open man is Horton. It's caught. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
And the Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Kittle is the man in motion. On play action, it's Herbert. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Now Herbert throwing on second down. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
First down. First and goal, Seattle.
Herbert to the air again. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Torrey Horton. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Dejounte Wester now to return it. Woo! He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Looking to throw. McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. That one taken in by London. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. 1st down, Baltimore.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
So 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cougar 19.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. From the 46, here's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Forced to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Now a 3rd and 2.
Here we go, set. 18, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther 11.
3rd and 2, and here's McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. He'll look deep, left sideline. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. Crazy. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 38 yards.
1st and goal.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got his big tight end. George Kittle. Touchdown, Seattle. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Wester now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. A throw, left side, blocked by Andrews. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here we go, here we go. Mustang 19.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. That's caught, left side, it's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Go.
Play action now. It's Herbert. In trouble, and down he goes. James Pierce in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive.
2nd down.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and long. From the gun, it's Herbert. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Ravens are going to get the football at their own 40.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. 14-7 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this.
On the set.
3rd and 9.
Stephanie. 60 Jackson. 60 Bison. Fresno. 79 Broncos.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Open man, left side, he's got it. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Go! Cougar 19! Lightning 16! Mustang 19! Ready, ready?
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and a yard. That's quickly to Andrews on the RPO. It'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another first down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
You can see the receiver. He's pleading his case to the refs. So from our perspective, Mike, I think it's pretty clear. He was not in bounds. I don't blame him for trying. If I was in his situation, I'm doing the exact same thing.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. That's going to be intercepted. By Benjamin Morrison.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Set.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see succeed.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike, getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go. Wide angle.
On play action. Now Herbert. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Now Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead. And that is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Ravens. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Ravens will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Herbert now on first down. Short one there, caught by Kittle. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Baylor Tiger. Hey, Kappa.
Here's Herbert. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. It's second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Seattle.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down.
5-9.
A gain of 12. First down.
Now Herbert again. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field, so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
Herbert to the air again. Get this complete to Horton. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Herbert going to try to throw on third down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So it's fourth down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
18 Cardinals. My team. 29 Broncos. Cup 19.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Open man downfield, that's London. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To throw is McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Hunter. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's a pickup of 33. The defense bewildered. A rough start to this drive. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Raven first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground,
that's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked by Benjamin Morrison.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Man in motion, heading left. Now Herbert throwing on second down. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A huge play just before the half. 31 yards. Set to go now on first and 10. They put Wilson in motion. On first and 10, here's Herbert. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively in there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Let's go. Set.
Throwing again, Herbert. That's to his tight end, Kittle. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. That's the second time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards. Herbert to the air again. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They put Wilson in motion. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
16 yards. That's another Seahawks first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run with Hubbard. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. They need 6 for the touchdown. Second and goal.
Ravens 6-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
The sideline erupted. They thought that was an easy 6, but instead it was nothing but disappointment. I mean, that is a gut-wrenching missed opportunity for the offense, and he has his head down just in disbelief.
Hey, cap. 59. Baylor Tiger.
Herbert now on third and goal. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. We're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, Herbert. That's over the middle to Kittle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On play action now, Herbert moving left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. And it's an incompletion. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll bring up second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Home troops right. Ready.
On play action, it's Herbert. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
You have to wonder, Mike, how are those previous mistakes he made earlier in the game still lingering in the back of his mind? You can tell he's being a little bit more conservative. He doesn't want to risk throwing a 3rd interception and kind of just throws this one away.
Delta to hunt.
They put Wilson in motion. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Trenton Simpson. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. The Seahawks sending out their punt team, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
60 back, 60 back. Viking 18. 79 Broncos.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
By Benjamin Morrison.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a big one for the Ravens. 32 yards.
First down.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just two quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
And he'll get forward for a couple. Gervon Dexter there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Seahawks 46-yard line.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. And he'll get forward to about the 42. Brian Branch in on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He had 2 touchdowns earlier, looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a 1st down. Now Gibbs.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Warriors 70. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. There's a short one caught by Andrews.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Herbert now on first down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and a yard. Now Hubbard. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 2. They put Wilson in motion. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
Herbert looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
21.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Kept this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And he will get into the end zone. Cuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Evan McPherson.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack. You certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back. Let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
Wester now to return it. And he'll be taken down on the return on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Fourth quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. And he did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and a couple.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Once again, it's Gibbs. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Baltimore.
First down.
They'll run it to the right here with Gibbs. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and
From the
9.
48-yard line, here's second and 9. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. The second down throw is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Throwing right, it's taken in. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
They get 15 on that game. Good for a Raven first down. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. Travis Hunter. Touchdown, Baltimore. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Grenade! Cut! Set. Grenade! 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 Ready!
On first and 10, here's Herbert. This throw left side caught by Kittle.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Open man downfield is Kittle. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Grenade!
Second down, 8 for the first down.
Ray.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, they'll come up now for second down. They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Throwing is Herbert on third down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now they had to take a chance on fourth down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
At the 45-yard line.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
A run here with Gibbs. Now Seattle will use the final timeout, and will take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 right.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
This is 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Herbert. You let this go. Deep for Jefferson.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Here comes 2nd down.
21. Set. 80. Let's go.
On play action. Now Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that 1st down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
He's got his tight end, Kittle. the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First down. A gain of 7. First down.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Let's go.
Now Herbert again. Back into the hands of Hubbard. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. It's good for a Seahawks first down. Throwing again, Herbert. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone. That one's incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
5-9. Home trips right.
Herbert to the air again. Again, working deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Let's go.
Kittle is the man in motion. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. You've got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. To a knee goes McCarthy. And that should about wrap this one up. So it's a win here for the Ravens. And with an open date on the schedule next week, we'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.